Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts. Scene of this afternoon's girls hockey game. It's Bishop Guertin on their home ice against Berlin, New Hampshire. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Welcome, everybody, to Nashua's ETV. Tom, we're hoping for our first home goal of this afternoon. We taped the boys' game earlier, and they were shut out 5-0 by Bishop Brady.
Well, I think the chances are we'll see this Guertin team score, John, but I'll tell you what, scoring goals has been a problem for them this year. They didn't have that problem last year. And they had Megan Turner, who was a very, very good player, probably one of the better players in the state, and she's at Phillips Exeter right now. So don't look down at that roster. She's not there.
Not coming through that door?
Yeah, she's not coming through that door, and that's hurt them offensively. There's no question about it. They have had trouble replacing her scoring, and that's why they come into this game at 3-5-1.
So
not the dominant Guertin team that we saw last year that made it to the finals with an 11-3-2 record. And we saw them get shut out in the final game. So we're hoping to see Guertin score a goal today.
So we are underway here at the Skate 3 Arena. They play 15-minute periods in high school hockey. And, of course, Guertin is in the white jerseys and the green hockey pants. And it's a red and black scheme for Berlin, New Hampshire. Carrying the puck on the near wing. Number 17 is Morgan Enos. She throws it all the way around behind the net. Emily Dorn over there on the forecheck.
Plenty of names that we remember from last year, John. We did the championship game and we did a regular season game with this team. Plenty of the same names, but just not the same results.
Co-captain Kayla Lambert, number 18, keeping the pressure on in the Berlin
Lambert's
zone.
A great two-way player. Concentrates on defense, but she can do some damage at the other end of the ice.
Michaela Petrillo, number 12, the defense. And throws it down into the Berlin zone. BG keeping the pressure on now. BG has it in the zone. Circling Taylor Hadley. She's broken up there by the defenseman. Number 18, Kayla. For BG is Berlin is Kiana Lefebvre. Loose puck in front. Who'll get it? Chopping at it was Megan Nanan. And throws it into the corner. Berlin out with it. Still in the zone, though. Nice job of breaking up that play. Lauren Dupont. Dupont nearly had a chance in center. Keeping in right point Morgan Enos.
Oh, that was a big play to keep that puck in. I thought she had a chance at a slap shot from the point, but she didn't take it.
Riley O'Brien is back to get it for BG. Nice pass.
BG's got some breaks. Now, you're going to notice the speed difference, obviously, in skating here. Versus the boys' game. It's a little bit of a slower pace. Not much, but a little bit of a slower pace. But don't forget, not a lot of hitting at this level.
Right. Danielle Burke, number 16 for Berlin, had a little bit of a rush going there, but BG breaks that up, and this will go as an icing call against Bishop Guertin, the first icing of the game.
And maybe I'll be proven wrong in this game, but I think because of the lack of physicality in the game, in the girls' game in New Hampshire high school hockey, there's less penalties. But that's a big thing. It's keep your team out of the box. They can't take any dumb penalties because they need to have. They can't spend their time killing off penalties. They need to score goals.
BG wins the draw, but stealing it away. Berlin with a nice offensive chance there for Jessica Lambert. Excuse me, that's the BG roster. Cassie Martin, number 6, was the shooter for Berlin. BG is offside. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. Goaltender to our left for Berlin is Jessica Gray. She is listed, Tom, at 4'11". So we were talking about Griffin Scanlon, the 5'8" goaltender for Bishop Guertin boys. It's a 4'11" goaltender for the Berlin girls. The skates and the helmet, though, she doesn't look that short in the hockey equipment.
Yeah.
BG gets the puck out of their own zone. Check to the ice there was Morgan Enos, but she got the job done. Berlin with the puck.
Something wrong with the clock. It is stuck at 12:33 on the scoreboard. We do not know the time in this game.
Good call. Save. Shot. Almost a chance there for the first goal of the game. It was a chance for the first goal.
Well, that clock has not moved.
That's Taylor Hadley with it. Number 3, she's broken up, captain of the BG team.
See if the officials notice this, or maybe they've already told the scorekeeper they're going to keep the time on the. Now the clock has stopped to move, but they've gone like 2 minutes without any time ticking off.
Bonus hockey, Tom. Isn't
I
it
know.
great? Let's see if we go all the way down to 0 now. Because by rights, as you said, the period should end with 2 minutes
2
left.
minutes left. Yeah, exactly.
On the clock. Slap shot finds its way to the boards. And shooting it out. Number 4 for Berlin is Samantha Halley. Icing, though. No thought to the icing. They just wanted to get it out of their own zone as BG has had the puck for most of the game.
What happened to that wonderful heat we were feeling there?
It's, it's 2 rows away. Really, it's
2 rows away. How long do these cords stretch?
Give it a try.
I know, right? I should give it a try, right?
We'll call you our...
God, Tim O'Neill and Jim McClain nuts.
It's like going to Florida, just 2 rows away. The heat down below us. Here at the Skate 3 Arena in Tingsboro. BG.
Is Pete Johnson somewhere warm this weekend?
He's at home.
No,
His house.
he's home. Right,
Yeah,
he's
so
really.
the answer is yes.
Yes, his house. Right, exactly. When's his next junket to Hawaii or one of those spots? He's got one somewhere, doesn't he? He must have one down the road.
Sabrina Dobbins is in goal for BG, by the way, number 30. She is a freshman. How many shots she might see, that's still a
She's seen
question.
one already. That was a pretty good chance.
Yeah, Molly McGaffigan is, Jessica Gray is the goaltender for Berlin. She just saw a shot come through her crease. Taylor Hadley slashing at it at center ice area. Berlin puts it into the BG zone. We are 4 minutes into this hockey game. No score yet. 0-0. New Hampshire girls ice hockey action. Bishop Guertin in the white. Berlin in the red and black. Berlin with a chance here. Puck jumps straight up in the air and hits the netting and makes its way over.
Makes its way to the stands. That's interesting. It usually doesn't happen. John Parolin, who has a daughter on the team, hands the puck over to the official. He's a crack photographer. He likes photography. It's a big hobby of his.
Yep.
One of the people who was responsible for the setup and field turf at Stella Stadium. Did a lot of the research in terms of what was needed there. And
What's the
everything
shelf life with that?
The shelf life is probably past. They need to replace it.
Passed by 2 years.
Yeah.
About 2 years?
Yep.
Yep.
They need to replace it.
It's in next year's budget, they think.
Jim McClain tells us unofficially it's
Ask
in next year's
ask the
budget.
Tex because they are at all those meetings.
Yes.
They are there at all those meetings. They know every word that's said.
Captive audience.
Yes.
Shot wide of the goal there by Kayla Lambert. Got good wood on it, just wide. Puck in the Berlin zone. BG keeps it in. Deflected shot in the middle and out. Nice steal there by.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a game that
Chloe Aiken.
is praying for is eyeing a breakaway. You know, that's the way things are moving. If you turn the puck over in the neutral zone, chances are you're not going to get back in time to stop somebody from skating in.
With the puck, far boards, Emily Doran plays it back to her defense. Chloe Aiken up ahead.
One thing Guertin's done fairly well this year is they played fairly good defense, but they just haven't been able to put the puck in the net as well as they would have liked.
Taylor Hadley on the forecheck, but eluding her,
Look at
the
the
captain, Tricia Fairlow, throws.
And you can see why
Puck
she's
up
a
in the
captain.
air.
She's one of the better players. She's got some speed down the left wing.
Tricia Falardeau. Wow, that's a tough one.
All right, I tell you.
Falardeau.
D-E-A-U. Falardeau.
Falardeau. You're up near the Canadian border, right, in Berlin? Are you closer?
You're up there. Yeah, you're closer to
So they got a long ride
the
home.
Inlands. Yeah, and that's why they wanted to play this game very quickly after the boys' game.
Yeah, inclement weather in the forecast here as we tape on Saturday evening at Skate 3 Arena.
When isn't it? When isn't
Yeah,
there
you're really-
inclement weather in the forecast?
Yeah. When you're in
Boy,
San Juan.
it's kind of a good, almost I don't want to say a blessing, but I would have been facing a lot of this in Dallas.
Yeah, I heard.
Boy, here's a break.
A little bit of a break here for Megan Nanan, and Megan Nanan is stopped as she brings it across the line.
Yeah, Megan Nanan coming in, a freshman on the left wing, had a chance, decided to shoot it. She might have been able to get a little closer, but let one fly. Oh, thought about wristing it, didn't do it.
Nice stick work by
Oh,
Kayla
right there in
Lambert.
front.
In front.
Knocked
and
away.
Chance for Brooke Pearson, number
A
9.
weak shot, but it was poked away.
Berlin with 3-on-2 break for the moment.
Well, now it's a 3-on-4 as Guertin does a great job to get back. We've got
Morgan
possibly a delayed penalty call here.
against Berlin.
Yeah, looks that way. Yes, we're going to get a penalty.
High stick.
Yeah. Very rare to get too many penalties called in high school girls hockey. But that was the case where all of a sudden Guertin got back on defense and got more players in the fray, and Berlin tried to be ultra aggressive about it and get called with the high stick. It's going to be on number 6, Cassie Martin.
Who is a captain of the Berlin team, and she
Another
goes to the box. Another captain. So she's out for 2 minutes, and BG with the first power play for either team in the game.
Boy, I had a chance to talk with, speaking of captains, A.J. Anderson, who you saw play for Bishop Brady in the boys game. Very impressive young man.
Got to be happy with their big win.
He's from Merrimack.
Right?
They said, what is a kid from Merrimack doing at Bishop Brady? He said, I wanted to be the token.
He wanted to be the token?
From Merrimack.
From Merrimack, yeah. At Brady, I mean, how many kids do that? You know, go up for, you know, doesn't happen.
I agree.
Doesn't happen. If a Nashville or a Merrimack kid is going to go private, they're usually going to go Trinity or BG or maybe down to one of the prep schools in the Groton, Mass area.
No alumni connection for him?
Not
Sometimes,
that I know.
yeah.
No, not that he talked
Never
about.
talked about.
No. But the reason I bring him up, wants to coach high school girls or prep school girls hockey.
Wow.
That's what he wants to do as a career.
Is he hanging around for this game?
I wonder. I don't know.
Neutral zone,
Probably doubt
BG
it.
on the power play. A delayed offside here as Berlin clears it. Hit one of the BG players as she was making the line change.
I'll tell you should have heard the music coming out of the Brady locker room. It's celebration time for them.
Falardeau with that good speed on the steal for Berlin, but can't make anything out of it. With the puck, center ice. Number 7 is Lauren Dupont, and she keeps possession into the Berlin zone, but then gets broken up. Coming out with it, Berlin's number 8 is Morgan Willette. She's broken up in turn in the BG zone. It's been neutral zone play here for past minute. No score in this one. We have played 9 minutes about. Offside, BG as they break into the Berlin zone. It's the Berlin Mountaineers.
That's what it is. The Mountaineers. 13 seconds left on the power play for Bishop Guertin. 6:39 to play here in the first period. Bishop Guertin girls against the Berlin High School girls. No score. I
think they should be called the Berlin North Stars because they're up north.
There you go.
You want to be
You
optimistic.
missed the old Minnesota North Stars, don't you?
Yes.
Yep.
I see there's the
Dallas Stars.
Dallas
now,
Stars.
They just took the North out of it.
Right. Which made sense because of the Lone Star State. Good fit.
Yep. Very good fit. John Collins, always thinking, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if you missed it. Yeah.
You never know what's spinning around in that mind. All this useless information and opinions that we come up with.
You know, you missed the first game. Tom made his Super Bowl prediction, 27-24 for Green Bay. In Sunday's game, as we tape, it's tomorrow. And one of the tidbits they had in the, I think the Sports Illustrated had it, parking space.
The $990.
$990. I guess somebody's driveway.
Surprised that's cheap. I'm surprised. Why not just go 1,000? Why go $990? Why not just go the full? Just go to the full 4 figures.
Save made by Jessica Gray. She ties it up. 5.5 minutes to go in the first period.
She's
no
got
score.
4 saves in this hockey game. Yeah. Guertin is out shooting Berlin 4-1. But why
it
not?
Might be a bidding situation like on eBay or something. Maybe that's what it's up to.
Hey, if you're gonna bid, just go bid all the way up to 1,000. I mean,
if that's a parking space where you can bring a big van and tailgate, it might be worth it.
Well, you know, how close is it to the stadium?
1/10 of a mile.
Oh, wow, right down the street.
Yeah, it's 150 yards. Neutral zone.
Some media shuttles were created for us, so we wouldn't.
Yeah. So there is a
Although Gary Bishop told me today he doesn't like the hat that I wear.
it's just so
He
nondescript.
says you got to get a new hat.
What do you? He wants a green one. Is that
And
it?
I told him I got one with a Yankee logo on it. He said, "Oh no, you don't want to wear that."
Yeah, like to go from neutral to worse.
Yeah, bad to worse. I know,
Right.
exactly. Be wearing this hat.
I got a Patriots hat.
I tell you what,
I'd everybody.
Be wearing this hat if I was in Dallas right now.
Shot wide of the goal there by Morgan Enos.
Which I never expected I would have to do if I had gone down. Troy Aikman was saying that it was 78 degrees and he was jogging in a T-shirt a week ago in Dallas.
Wow.
And now it's down to,
now it's the winter
30s
again.
and now it's winter.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do have strange weather like that all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
They can't make up their mind if they're
Well, I
in Southern
remember
City.
in New Orleans for the year the Patriots won it and they beat the Rams. I left a couple of days later, and the day that I was leaving, it was the day that I arrived, it was 85 degrees. The day that I left, it was 43. So.
Face off outside the BG line. 4:08 to go in the first period. We're scoreless so far. Berlin and BG. BG's had more of the chances, but the score is the same, 0-0. We did have that 2-minute break, so we say 4 minutes on the clock. It could be 2 minutes to go.
Here's a chance right in front. Nope.
Right across the goal mouth as Taylor Hadley was waiting for over there, number 3.
And there was a goal waiting to happen because there was some empty real estate there.
She gets it back to the point where Sarah Crespo is waiting, throws it in front. Oh, shoving it toward the goal was Megan Nanan, but doesn't go on net. Fighting for the puck, Taylor Hadley gets it to Nanan. Berlin takes possession of it and skating it out of the zone. No, not successful. With it, BG. A hit put on there in the slot. Now it's out. 3:18 on the clock, but we saw the clock freeze for a couple of minutes during this period, and we're questioning whether the clock is accurate.
It's not.
Missed shot.
There's no question that it's not. You don't have any question about the accuracy of that clock because it's not.
Penalty coming up against a cross-check against BG.
Guertin. Yeah, Guertin. I know it. When they're forechecking and everything else, and it's going to be on number 20. Doesn't like the call.
Megan Nanan's going to go to the bench.
No, she's not. No, she's going to go to the bench.
It is against.
It's against Berlin.
You know what? Her body language seemed to say that
her body language said penalty on her.
But that must have been just a not scoring. She was upset.
Right. The 3:04 to play unofficially in the first period.
So instead, it's Kiana Lefebvre who goes to the penalty box.
Rebound, no.
Shot,
yep.
Score. Putting it away underneath the sprawling goaltender, Kayla Lambert gets her team on the board, and that is a power play goal 5 seconds into the player advantage. A goal for BG, our first Bishop Guertin goal of the afternoon. And it goes to Kayla Lambert, who slid it under the sprawling Jessica Gray. 1-0, BG leads. BG right back looking for more on the rush. Morgan Enos gets broken up and out of the zone. Back to get it first is Chloe Aiken as she pinches over from her right defense position. Break in here. BG's shot is deflected high into the corner. Behind the net goes Kayla Lambert. She's got Morgan Enos going over to help her out. Penalty coming up here.
Might be against Guertin this time. Let's see. Yep.
Interference.
Yep. It's going to be against Lambert.
So Lambert goes to the box, having just scored that goal.
2:21 to play in what was a 17-minute, 18-minute maybe first period. I wonder if that goal came on borrowed time.
We're on borrowed time right now, you're saying?
Right. Oh, we are. We definitely are. There's no doubt about it. We were at least a couple of regular minutes without that clock moving.
As alert as you are, Tom, I know this might be hard to fathom, but maybe you were one of the very few people that noticed this, other than the score people.
I think I might have been the only person who noticed it.
Shot. Score.
Wow.
In the slot, putting it away. Rachel Thompson for Berlin as they waste no time on the power play. As 28 seconds in, it's Berlin converting on the player advantage. So the penalty does hurt Bishop Guertin, and it's a tie hockey game, 1-1, with 1 minute and 52 fake seconds and minutes left to go in the period.
Exactly.
Borrowed time.
They're definitely fake minutes and seconds.
Gary
No doubt
Bishop
about
might
it.
want to say, hey, call that into question now.
Oh, yeah.
As we are playing
Not Gary
17
Bishop,
minute,
not Gary Bishop, Maya Yates.
17-minute period here. It's extra time. It's like the World Cup.
Oh, I think we're playing an 18-minute. I think that Guertin goal wouldn't have happened.
Really?
Yeah, I
3
think we're playing an
minutes of
18.
extra
I think
time.
we're playing an 18-minute period. I think we had at least 3 minutes going.
It was around the 12:30 mark, and Tom noticed the clock was frozen. It just wasn't moving.
Right.
And then about roughly 3 minutes of hockey later, it started moving again.
Right,
There
but
was
see,
never any acknowledgement by the official.
And I wonder, how long ago had it not been moving before I saw it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you've got to add time there. That's a bad job done by somebody. You know, either the clock keeper or the officials not noticing that.
Clock keeper maybe wanted to fess up and say, hey, by the way, folks.
Well, that's just it.
Clock hasn't been moving for the
Clock
past
keeper
5
didn't
minutes.
realize it. So
It's like when you hang up your cell phone, but you don't really hang it up. You know, you don't start it up again.
oh,
or
that
one
can
of those
get
mistakes.
you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. BG throwing the puck down into the zone and going and getting it. Good hustle there by Riley O'Brien, number 14 for Bishop Guertin. Brady with it. Now a 1 minute left to play in this elongated period. 1-1 is the score. Danielle Lang is number 4, and she shoots it the length of the ice. It will not be icing, though. It's waved off. 45 seconds to go. BG keeps it in. Possible chance here in the waning seconds. No, instead it's Bilardo.
Berlin will have a man advantage into the second period. 1:12 left on the penalty. 34.8 seconds left to go in the first period. You hardly ever see that when a team comes in to start the second period with a man advantage. They never really are able to take advantage of it because they're just getting started. Hardly ever see anybody score on those types of power plays that are split between two periods.
25 seconds left to go in this period, barring a clock freeze.
We could be playing the first period for a while. Not able to take advantage of that turnover.
Jessica Lambert almost had a breakaway. Berlin, though, across line, Cassie Martin, number 6.
Good job by the Guertin defense. They converged on her right away.
3 seconds, 2.
And that will do it. That will do it for the 18-minute first period, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, bonus hockey. Let's see if we get bonus hockey in the second period. You're watching Nashville's ETV broadcast of New Hampshire High School girls hockey action at the first period break between first and second periods. The score, Berlin 1 and BG 1. John Collins, Tom King will be right back with you for more exciting action after this break.
Every year, thousands of law enforcement officers are injured or killed by passing vehicles on our nation's roads and highways. These tragedies don't have to happen. Whenever an emergency vehicle has its lights on, move over away from the emergency vehicle. If you can't change lanes because of traffic, or if you're traveling on a 2-lane road, slow down at least 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit.
Help protect the officers who protect you. Please move over, and if you can't, then slow down. It's the law.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second period of action here at the Tingsboro Skate
A very
Arena.
quick second period of action as they got right out, no skating around. They just go right to it because they want to get out of here because it is going to be bad out where Berlin's got to drive back.
Yeah, and so we are underway quickly and losing her equipment after that slap shot was Emily Doran.
So they don't want the clock to stop on this game for another extra bonus minutes.
Right. It caught us by surprise there at the beginning of the second period that they didn't do the whole skate around they usually do. So they went right to their benches and
right to the benches and get out and get playing.
Starting lineups went right out. So they've switched sides here as Berlin shooting on the goal to our left. The loose puck trying to come up with the save was Sabrina Dobbins.
She did. Dobbins stopped it a little bit and steered it away, but then tried, the rebound was loose in front. She almost was a victim of a goal.
So it's a 1-1 game.
Lambert, the best stick handler, I think, on this team right now.
Lambert shoots it right on net. Jessica Gray with the save, dives on top of the puck, and it's frozen. And it's a little bit of a pushing after the whistle there. Not appreciating that, Morgan Enos.
I just wonder, maybe Maya Yates has done this from time to time during games, but Lambert being one of the better players on this team, if it's a situation where eventually she's going to have to move her up the ice and to forward. I mean, you saw how she stick handled her way up the ice with that. But of course, one of the keys to any good team, though, is getting a defenseman to carry the puck out of the zone. Usually, they'll take the best forward and make them a defenseman if they have a weakness there.
Right. So that would help probably with the scoring punch.
It would help with the scoring punch, but what would it do defensively? What would it do in terms of the number of opportunities? Lambert could probably finish, but her strength obviously is taking the puck out of the zone, which you want your defenseman to do.
Berlin gets it out of their zone. And now they shoot it in to the BG end. It's the defenseman, Carly Peralt, number 9, who has the puck right now. Peralt throws it back into the BG zone. 15-minute period, barring clock freezes. We had an 18-minute period, we believe, in the first frame. 1-1 was the score after that. Both goals may have come in bonus time. Late in the first period, they both came after that 3-minute clock freeze.
Nice save. Good glove save by Dobbins.
Went up high to get that one, and it is out of the zone. Berlin doing a good job putting the pressure on here early in the second period. Offside. Delayed offside is called, and the faceoff will come outside the Bishop Guertin blue line. BG in their white jerseys and green hockey pants, and Berlin with black and red scheme. This is Nashville's ETV broadcast from the Skate 3 Arena in Tingsboro. I'm John Collins with Tom King. We have Tim O'Neill and Jim McLean on audio and video. And the man in charge in his house, Pete Johnson.
Yes, in his warm house.
In his warm house, we believe. Best guess. As the Berlin hockey team needs to make that long drive home tonight with some sleet in the forecast. Probably snow up where they live.
Yeah, boy, snow would almost be better than what you see outside right now.
Right. Putting the pressure on Cassie Martin, number 6 for Berlin.
A lot of driveways and maybe sheets of ice tomorrow morning around this area.
Out of the zone comes BG.
Including mine.
Around behind the net, Martin still has it. No, actually, that's Falardeau who's got that great skating ability for Berlin, but she's broken up, and BG manages to throw it right back behind the Mountaineers' goal. Near boards.
Oh, off of Lambert's skate, a shot from her own teammate.
Riley O'Brien
Too
launched
close.
it.
Yeah, and Lambert was right on top of him when she took it.
Unfortunate, because they don't get too many shots.
Yeah, exactly, no. Good neutral ice play by Guertin. They're really doing a good job of trying to get their opportunities and taking the puck at center ice. But and there's an example right there, back right down the ice. But not able to capitalize other than that teams have traded power play goals.
Right corner play. Berlin comes away with it and banking it off the boards and out. This is going to be an icing call. No touch icing here in high school hockey, and faceoff will come all the way back down to the left of our 4'11" goaltender, Jessica Gray, a junior. Taking the draw for BG is Emma Lynch. Actually, Emma Lynch is the one that just shot it. That was number 20 on the draw, Megan Mainen. Lynch fights for the puck on the near boards. Also on the forward on this line is Brooke Pearson, number 9, at the point.
Oh, there it is,
Petrillo
right in, a knuckleball. I watched the puck the whole time.
Michaela Petrillo with the launch from the right point, a knuckler gets by.
It bounced and bounced and bounced. It bounced at least twice, maybe 3 times before the goaltender even saw it.
That's a nice skill if you could perfect it to shoot it like that all the time.
Boy.
So a 2-1 lead for BG. Kind of an unlikely shot that went in. Tim Wakefield.
You take those from the point anytime.
Found its way past Gray. Taylor Headley with it now.
That's why I always tell you, shoot the puck. You know, don't
Point.
Don't try to make it pretty. Just shoot the puck. Put it on net, and something will happen. And
Wrap around attempt. BG no good. Shot knocks a stick down and out of the zone. Berlin gets it out of their own end. Waiting there to throw it back in was Chloe Aiken. Collecting it far side, Riley O'Brien circles.
So now what Guertin wants to do is keep this lead for a while. They only had it for about a minute when they took the 1-0 lead in the previous period.
Good forechecking by Lauren
That's
DuPont.
how you keep the lead. You forecheck. And there's a tripping call right there, as going down for Guertin was Morgan Enos.
And going to the box for Berlin will be Morgan Willette, number 8.
Yep. No hesitation on the part of the official right away. Most tripping calls usually. No, I don't think it's going to be. Is it going to be Willette? She the one? Yes, it was. She was her. Yep. Most tripping calls usually take place along the boards, and that's what happened right there. As you're looking for that puck, you're going for that puck, you're trying to block the other player from the puck, and something usually is going to happen.
2 minutes put up on the scoreboard. A 2-minute man advantage for Bishop Guertin's girls hockey team, and they are quickly putting the pressure on Jessica Gray, who's trying to fight for her space there at the goal mouth. Camped out in front of her is Taylor Hadley, and now Hadley circles into the corner, takes her turn with possession. Aaron passed.
Thought she had a shot, and she passed it back.
Yeah. So
You gotta be
Berlin
very careful how you handle the puck there, Sarah Dobbins, Sabina Dobbins. Kind of had that puck out in front of her stick, in front of the net. Gotta
Taylor
be careful.
Hadley is broken up by Cassie Martin, as Berlin does a good job of keeping the puck in here for many seconds of this power play for BG.
Yeah, 1:16 left on the penalty.
Now they do get it out. A couple of players.
Here's a 2-on-1.
We have an injured Berlin player, looks like. Across the ice, shot, score. What a beautiful.
Over the net.
Excuse me.
Over the net,
I thought
John.
you
It
were
was a
celebrating.
pretty play, but over the net.
Taylor Hadley had the deflection. I don't know how she did it, but she managed to deflect it over the net.
Over the net.
Shot and a save.
Would have been one of the prettiest goals we've seen all year from all the games we covered. And now we've got a Guertin player down because the Berlin player landed on top of her.
There was some sort of a Falardeau, number 16, maybe going to the box for some kind of deed that she did way after the whistle.
She knocked her down. That's what she did.
She is. It's going to be.
She hit her. Yeah, she went right. She plowed right in. Did she throw a punch, Jim? Yeah, exactly.
She punched her while they were laying down.
They take that. Has she been DQ'd? No. Has she been DQ'd?
Wow.
Yeah, she's been disqualified. She's done for the day. See you later. Done.
Hold up that. The captain, one of the captains of the team, goes to the locker room.
Goes to the locker room on a 10-minute major misconduct, and she is done.
Wow.
Not to return, I believe.
Severe penalty handed out after the whistle.
You get 2 of those in a year, you're done for the year.
Wow, that's serious. Trisha Falardeau, a senior. If there's a team bus, she'll wait for it, but otherwise she could get back to Berlin in a couple hours before everybody else.
I don't think she's going there. I think she's sitting right here.
Yeah.
But what do? You go in that locker room. It's not like it's a pro locker room where you got TVs and everything else. You got to go in there and sit around, you know?
It's like solitary.
I know, no kidding.
The gulag.
All right, so what is the delay for here? 9:27 left in the first period, 50 seconds left in the power play as they sort out the penalties.
Delay is so that you can pontificate and elaborate.
I already did. I
enunciate.
elaborated on what she's not going to be able to do while she's in that locker room.
If you missed my trivia question in the first game, I could do that again, you know.
Well, go ahead.
All right,
go
here
ahead.
it is.
I won't answer
you
it
have
this time.
All right, 50-50 chance here. You have a penalty committed. You have a player in the box. A minute goes by. The team that is trying to kill the penalty commits another penalty. It's a delayed call. The team that's on the power play scores during the delayed call. The question is, which player comes out of the box, or which player doesn't go in the box, the case may be. Do you get to erase the delayed call, or do you take the player out of the box? And the answer is?
Well, I told you I'm not going to give the answer. I already gave the answer the first time.
I'm going to give the answer. The answer is that the player in the box comes out, and the delayed call is still in effect. The guy does the full 2 minutes. after the goal.
There you go.
The reason is that if both players were in the box, you would go with the player that had the least minutes to serve on their penalty. Would come out of the box.
Not only that, but the penalty hasn't been called yet on the other team because it's a delayed penalty.
Right. But the trick is that if there is no player in the box already, that delayed call would be wiped out.
Oh, right.
And that's the trick part.
Right. Because if the goal is scored, it is wiped out.
Right. It doesn't happen too often when you have a delayed call. And
you never know. John Collins starts going to hockey games on his own.
What can happen? Yeah, I seek knowledge, and I learned something new there.
There's plenty of knowledge.
Also, I learned today, last night, the ice seemed to be rough over there. That hasn't really been a factor today. But one thing is a factor we learned from the boys' game, that left post of the goal to our left comes free really easily.
Very easily, right?
Yeah, so that could happen later. But the delay in the game here, we had a game misconduct.
Game misconduct, but why this long delay? There's no reason for it. Some of these players, maybe Berlin called timeout. That's possible. It's a 2-man advantage and a 7-minute penalty. I don't think I've ever seen. 2 minutes for the infraction, 5 minutes for the major penalty. So
Bruins played a game today. They lost 2-0 to the Sharks.
How did you know that?
It was on the TV out in the lobby.
Okay. That's right.
It was earlier this afternoon.
You saw it warmer.
The home teams have been shut out a couple times. You had the Bruins and then the Bishop Guertin boys earlier today here on National ZTV. Unfortunately, lost 5-0 to the Bishop Brady boys team. But the girls, BG, have given us a goal.
This is a 2-man advantage of 29 seconds. And it will be a power play for Guertin with a 1-man advantage for about 6 minutes and 11 seconds.
Wow. So Falardeau's penalty, just really a bad idea of punching somebody after the whistle and getting a game misconduct and penalizing your team for this long.
I don't know. Girls hockey,
you wouldn't think that would happen, right?
Having to punch her when she's down and everything else,
you don't think somebody's going to pull an MMA move here in a girls hockey game.
Right. Shot was saved right there. Guertin's not getting to the net. They've only got 2 shots on goal in this period. One of them, or 3 shots actually. One of them went in.
Putting the pressure on Jessica Gray and the Berlin hockey team right now in this 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-4 actually. All the way around the ice. BG getting it out of their own zone. Up ahead to Morgan Enos. Enos getting back checked and broken up.
Ooh, you sit down and you feel the heat a little bit more from that pipe.
With the puck far side is Kayla Lambert. She drops it. Morgan Enos plays it behind the net where Lambert picks it out. She tries to find Enos in front, but can't. A wrister from Danielle Lang hits traffic. Lambert first on it.
I say Lambert should probably try to stick handle her way towards the middle.
Riley O'Brien calling for it, gets it, hits a Berlin player. Lambert shot, misses left. Centering pass. Shot.
Score.
Goal. No.
Yes.
Riley O'Brien's shot was knocked down and into the goal. And celebration number 8.
Are they going? They don't have replay to look at. They don't have replay. That was a weird goal. That puck was in the air. It got knocked down and bounced in.
Or number 3 would be, I think, is who Jim meant.
3?
Yeah, Taylor Hadley.
Taylor Hadley?
Yeah, she.
Well, I think it was 8.
Maybe it was 8.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Hadley just went off the ice. I thought that maybe Jim mistook number 3 for 8. But,
and now, just because that was a power play goal, that does not negate the remainder of the power play because it was a 5-minute major.
Yeah. In front, backhander, save Gray, loose puck, and Gray not able to swallow it up and put the glove on it, maybe freeze it. Berlin does manage to clear it. 3-1, Bishop Guertin girls leading Berlin here with 6:50 to go in the second period. BG with a commanding lead and a player advantage for another full 4 minutes and 10 seconds as the major penalty being assessed to Berlin after the punch after the whistle by Falardeau put her team in a huge hole. BG could add to that 3-1 lead infinitely here without Berlin getting the player back. Playing 5-on-4 hockey. Berlin manages to clear. Skating after it, Rachel Thompson, number 5, as defenseman Michaela Petrillo throws it up the boards. Goes cross ice. Waiting for it was Kiana Lefebvre for Berlin. Now BG broken up at the blue line. Taylor Hadley dives for it, just can't get it. Berlin with a chance here. Going deep, no help from a teammate though, as they are shorthanded. That's Samantha Haley, number 4, took some time off the clock. Kayla Lambert is broken up, and 5.5 minutes to go, second period. 3 minutes to go in the power play.
Speed for Guertin. Look at this.
Shot, goal.
Great
Beautiful
speed.
backhanded speed. Morgan Enos blowing through the Berlin zone. Went from the forehand to the backhand and slid it to the far left side past Jessica Gray for the 4th goal of the game.
Wow.
4-1.
That's the
BG
most
lead.
speed from any other player on this team I've seen besides Lambert and Turner in the past 2 years.
Morgan Enos, the senior forward, gives BG their 4th goal.
You want her touching the puck a lot if she can do things like that.
And she is still out there for this power play, which continues.
2:50 left to play in the power play.
Late offside, appeared to be waved off. Danielle Lang around the boards.
BG now with a 4-1 lead. So we're seeing Guertin score goals in this game.
Yes,
as
we are.
opposed to the other gender of the game we saw.
They may not be done scoring goals on this power play, but right now, shorthanded try for Berlin.
Shorthanded try, and it's a save, a shot to save.
Cassie Martin made a nice deflection, looked like backhanded between her legs on the shot from the point. But an alert play by Sabrina Dobbins to make the save.
2:24 left to go in the power play. 4:50 left to play in the second period, and it's a legit 4:50. The clock didn't freeze up the way it did earlier.
Timeout is called, I think, by Berlin. They're probably exhausted trying to kill this major penalty. There's still 2:24 left on it. And there's a Jessica Gray getting consoled over there on the sideline by, looks like Steve Barbaro there. Excuse me, their assistant coach would be Paul Arguin. Gary Boucher is the head coach of the Berlin High School Girls Mountaineers.
Assistant talking to the goaltender. Going over a couple of things, checking the pads.
Berlin down 4-1. BG, of course, up 4-1. Mariah Yates, the head coach.
Maya Yates.
Maya Yates,
Maya Yates, but a very lonely number 16, Trisha Fallardo, in the locker room right now for Berlin. So it's one thing to have a player out for that length of time and gun for the game, but it's another thing to have one of your best players, best penalty killers, probably one of your better skaters off the ice for the entire rest of the game.
Yeah, huge hole, and still haunting. Her absence still haunting the team in another way.
Three goals without her being around.
Yeah, the man advantage here continues on that major penalty. For
well, 2 goals,
2-10.
yeah, 2 goals, and two goals because they had taken a 2-1 lead before that penalty. 4:33 to play, first period. 4-1, Guertin over Berlin. Second period, I'm sorry, in the second period.
Megan Naden with the rush, successfully pushing it down the boards behind the Berlin net. BG trying to break up the Mountaineers before they can come out of their own end, but they do a pretty good job. Cassie Martin heading the rush for the Mountaineers, throws it on Robbins and she covers up. Dobbins, Sabrina with the save. 4:10 left second period.
Got 4 of them this period, believe it or not. 5 for the game. She hasn't really been tested a whole lot. Guertin out shooting Berlin by the count of 10-5. 10 shots, 4 goals. Not bad.
Bishop Guertin behind their own net goes the puck. Kayla Lambert has it, far board. She plays it up ahead nicely to Enos. Enos, though, had it go off her stick. Saves it with a dive. Lambert in front.
Nice
shot.
try.
Jessica Lemos was standing there waiting for that pass.
Perfect. Her stick was just aimed a little too far to the right.
Keeping control of it is Lang. She's behind the net now, looking for a teammate to pass to, circling all the way around. Lang shoots it, saved. Gray to the corner it goes. Morgan Enos first on it. Tries the self pass, broken up down there by the Berlin defense, and able to get it out of the zone was Melanie Morin. 3:15 to go in the second period. BG leading 4-1, trying to add to it. They are still on the power play. Pass in the slot. Ooh, just not able to control it was Lambert. A wrister finding its way through traffic to the boards. Wrestling match for the puck over there. Lambert goes over to help out. Back to the point. It goes to Lang. Shoots, and it's trickling loose on the ice for tantalizing seconds. Save made by Gray.
Puck was sitting there, but a great job to cover that puck up eventually.
27 seconds left to go in what to Berlin might seem like an endless power play.
Power play.
Right.
Well, and you're right, John. You talked about the fatigue factor. They've got to be tired. They're killing off a penalty for 7 minutes.
Which is devastating when you're down by 3 goals. How are you going to come back after that? Sprinting down into the corner with the puck is Megan Naden. She tries to center it out to Taylor Hadley. Hadley's going to go get it now. Back to the point it goes to Chloe Aiken. Cross ice to nobody in particular. And 1 second, 0. The penalty finally over for Berlin. The major for punching after the whistle to Fallerdahl, who's been ejected from the game. Finally no longer hurting Berlin on the clock, or on the ice, I should say. 5-on-5 now. Berlin with the puck. 2 minutes left to go in the second period. Good back checking by BG's number 7 as she's checked to the ice. That was Lauren DuPont to break up the Berlin rush. Berlin's point able to keep it in. Good defenseman. Shot toward the point. Pinching in. Nice play by Carly Perrault. Down into the corner it goes. BG's defense all over the forwards for Berlin. Saucering in one on Dobbins, who makes it save.
Yeah,
not an easy shot.
Another knuckleball.
BG finally gets it out of the zone.
For all the time that they've been down a man, Berlin has managed 5 shots on goal in this period.
Pretty good considering.
Minute 12 to play. Penalty finally up. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey.
Lambert and Enos out there with Emily Dorn on forwards for BG. They have Chloe Aiken and Riley O'Brien at the points.
Under a minute now left in the second period. And they'll probably be fast in between periods here again, too. Zamboni will move fast and get the players out and get them going.
Enos and Lambert, a good duo for BG, trying to play some catch and set up a shot. Doing a good job of holding it into the point. Chloe Aiken for the moment. Now Berlin's out with 35 seconds left to go in the second period. Berlin trying to come up with their second goal of the game. A wraparound try. The net came loose. Right post that time.
Good wraparound try. I was surprised that didn't work because the net came loose. But at the same time, she was off balance when she took the shot and spilled.
Now, what happens if you're a goalie and you purposely, if somebody's wrapping around, you poke that loose post loose?
You get called with a delay game. You get called with a delay game. If the referee.
What if I'm a really good actor?
If the official thinks you're guilty,
on purpose, right? That's the key.
Yeah.
Intent.
Yep.
Right.
Delay a game.
Right. BG shoots it out of their own zone, and that might kill off the rest of the period.
That sly, deceptive manner of John Collins to get away with that.
You focus on the puck and
we got a penalty going. We got a hooking call.
Oh. So, you were talking about how sometimes you penalties that overlap, but this one's going to be almost the full 2 minutes. 7 seconds remaining.
This could be a little different for Berlin going in the second period. There's only 7 seconds left.
So it'll be a minute and 53 seconds of an power play for Berlin to begin the third period, barring a quick score here, of course, in 7 seconds.
And here I am talking about how there's not many penalties called in girls hockey.
Right.
These are probably a little quicker.
With a
we get a game misconduct. We get a fighting call.
Didn't that guy say the girls are like really mild and meek? And
Yeah, oh man, I'll tell you. Well, that's not why. I'm talking about because of the speed of the game. It's getting a little slower, so there's not as much hitting in the game. So, but that'll do it for the end of the
save
second.
for a roundhouse punch 5 seconds after the whistle.
That's it for the second period. It was an eventful one, everybody. But Guertin will take a 4-1 lead. We'll be back with third period action right after this.
G morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me.
I think it might be one of the modern.
Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Welcome back to the third period here at Skate 3, everybody. John Collins with Tom King as we get set for the third and final period of play between these two girls' teams. Bishop Guertin in the white jerseys and green hockey pants against the Berlin Mountaineers in the black and red. Berlin was in the hole big time in that second period. One of their best players got a game misconduct and a major penalty. And BG took full advantage, and they got this 4-1 lead entering the third period of play here at Skate 3 in Tingsboro. We have Jim McLean on camera, Tim O'Neill on audio. Our executive producer is Pete Johnson. Thank you for watching this Nashua ETV broadcast as we are underway in the third period in this marathon of misery that we call the winter of 2011.
I thought you were talking about the hockey game.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the winter.
All right, just so we clarify that. Because we are doing our second game of the day at Skate 3. Oh, my goodness.
That we call let me finish my sentence. That we call the winter of 2010-11. And we just checked outside between periods. It's like a made for ice madness drizzle. I mean, that stuff freezes on our power lines. We're gonna have some serious problems, folks. I hope not. Saturday night, Super Bowl's tomorrow. Half the population won't be able to see it. I mean, this is just some winter. I'm telling you. My sister went to San Diego to work. She picked the exact right winter to go. 45 years of her life she's lived in the Northeast. She said, I've had enough last winter. She looked for a job someplace warm, Hawaii, San Diego. She got a hospital administrator's job in San Diego.
Good for her. That's a place where you don't complain about the warmth year round. In other words, you go to Florida, it's too warm for a certain period of time.
Right.
San Diego, you don't complain about it.
Right.
So that's the place to be.
She got off the Titanic just in time.
I was just gonna say, I know it. Yeah, we got to start. We got to rethink this winter thing.
You got to rethink it. You're footloose and fancy free. You could go anywhere and be a sports writer.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I could go anywhere and not
What's
be.
your
I
excuse?
could go anywhere and not be a sports writer.
You know what?
Too,
Then you wouldn't be on Nationals ETV.
That's exactly
you live
it.
for this.
Yep.
I know you do. Can't leave Pete Johnson in the lurch.
Why not? He's leaving us in the lurch. He goes to Hawaii. He goes out west. He goes everywhere. I get a call on Monday saying, I do not.
Yeah. I think I saw him in an episode of Hawaii Five-0 last week.
I think I did too.
He was the bad guy. Bishop Guertin with the puck, leading 4-1.
He was in the Tommy
Loose,
Bahama.
just for a tantalizing
He had the
moment.
Tommy Bahama shirt on the whole bit. This is terrible. We're going to get ourselves in trouble if we keep this up.
Backhander by Lambert. She's out there with Morgan Enos. Look at 17 and 18 for BG. They really team up well.
Enos and Lambert, they're two best players, I think. Enos has got the speed. Lambert has got a good shot and good puck awareness.
At the left point, Michaela Petrillo, who's got a goal. Backhander
So
there by Enos.
offense has not been a problem. I talked about it. how, penalties aren't as much of a factor in girls hockey as maybe they are in the other sport in the boys game, but offense hasn't been a problem for BG as they've put 4 in the net, and part of that is because of the penalties.
If it wasn't for that punch that Fowler, though, got herself game misconducted. Good save there by Gray.
Good, great save because Enos had that far corner picked right out.
Enos creating a chance for her. This would be an even hockey game. I mean, that's, like you said, penalties like that are not supposed to happen
they're not.
in girls hockey.
Right.
And because it happened, it had a huge impact on the game. It was a major penalty.
And here's another factor and a good observation by our cameraman, Jim McLean. The lines. I mean, Berlin is way down in numbers compared to what Guertin's got.
They have 11 total players we counted, so obviously
available for this game. So that's the fatigue factor's got to set in.
BG works it out of their own zone. Puck comes near boards as Enos chases after Samantha Halley. Now with Cassie Martin has it. They're onside. Martin over the line. Good stick handling. Number 6 for Berlin, their best stick handler by far. Martin muscles into the backboards. Loses the battle, though, to Riley O'Brien, who does a good job in defense for BG. Good cross-ice pass intended for Taylor Hadley. Just misses her. BG gets the puck out of their own zone. Hadley with it, circling. Eludes the forechecker and gets it to the far side where Lauren DuPont dumps it in. Loose puck, first on it, shot across the bow, and it goes to the corner as Lauren DuPont had a chance there along with Megan Nainen, number 20, who was the one that pounced on that loose puck and nearly put it in the far side. Onside? No, it's onside, but an icing call goes against Berlin. As you saw the first player down the ice there is Samantha Halley, number 4. But unfortunately for her, it's not NHL icing rules, where if you're the first player to touch, you negate the icing. It's a no-touch icing rule here in high school hockey. When it crosses that long, thin red line, automatically called. So face-off to the left of Gray. Breaking up Berlin's defense down deep right there. Brooke Pearson. Oh, and nearly a Nainen shot in the goal, but she fans on the shot. A wrister from the point hits the pads of Gray. She gets knocked into the post, and it gets knocked loose. Gray seemed to be wanting some kind of an interference call from the official, and we hear one of the BG parents shouting it out too, interference, but I think they thought it was totally unintentional and the result of a body check. In heavy traffic, Jessica Gray, kind of a lucky save as the shot from the right point by, I believe that was number 11. That was Chloe Aiken. If it was number 11 that took the shot, and it found its way all the way in and hit Gray before she ever saw it. Faceoff comes outside the zone. 10.5 minutes to go in the hockey game. We're in the third period. BG, the girls lead 4-1. Is that a penalty?
No.
Let's see. It
shouldn't be. Maybe they stopped it. You're going to get a cross-check call or a hooking call. Which is it going to be?
Let's see if he does.
Kind of a half-hearted call by the official.
It's a hook.
Looks like a hook, yeah. It went down right in front of us. 10-11 to play in the game. 4-1 Guertin lead. And the Cardinals are going to be down a man.
So an opportunity here for Berlin, who killed off an interminable power play, who gave up a couple of goals in the process in the second period. Now they finally find themselves up a player. Let's see if they can make hay here, trailing by 3 goals. No, BG breaks up the play and throw it out of the zone. As Michaela Petrillo picks up her hockey glove, which had been jarred loose onto the ice. Good job of forechecking. 1-on-4 here. Kayla Lambert makes her presence known, and she's making all kinds of trouble for Berlin to get the puck out of their own end. And Lambert continues to cause a problem, and Enos helps out, and now Lambert steals. They got a shorthanded opportunity. Here comes Enos. 2-on-1. The Costa Lambert shot saved by Gray.
Had to have the puck settle on her stick before she could put it. I think if she had motioned with her stick, the puck would have gone in. Instead, she waited to let it settle.
Yeah. Great opportunity created by Lambert and Enos as the puck pops up into the air near boards. Berlin having all kinds of trouble taking advantage of this man advantage as they finally get the puck out of their own end. 5-on-4 for Berlin at the moment. Samantha Halley throws it behind the BG net. Now Lambert has it. She has a chance to skate it out. Shoots it deflected into the Berlin zone. Enos is going to forecheck against number 19, Jessica Halley, on defense for Berlin. Up the boards it goes and out. Cassie Martin, cross ice. Onside, says the official. That's Samantha Halley. Shot blocked by Katie Perrault. Back to Jessica Halley. Clear interception by Enos, and she throws it at the Berlin defender, who's going to try to take advantage of the line change. Katie Perrault has it. Wrister is blocked twice by Danielle Lang. Good defense by the BG right defenseman, Danielle Lang, and BG has killed this power play for Berlin. It goes by the boards without a goal. They still trail 4-1. BG with their advantage on home ice. Just under 8 minutes to go in the hockey game now. Up the boards it goes. Shot. Hits a body and doesn't make it through off the stick of Riley O'Brien.
I think she was ready. I think Berlin goalie was ready for it if it did.
Yeah, she seemed to have a good sight line on that one.
Gray, yep.
Taylor Hadley up the boards. Well done. Sprinting down
again,
with
these
it.
are names that
Lauren
we've called
Dupont.
before, John. This is a team that's got a lot of experience, this Guertin team.
Hadley circling. Loose puck. In front, stuffing it into the goal.
They're going to call it no. They're going to say no goal.
You're in the crease, no goal.
Yeah.
Face off outside. That's a tough call.
Although you're in the crease all the time anyway. I mean,
the puck was in this crease.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't see that.
That's a tough call.
That is a tough call.
I don't really see any reason why that shouldn't be a goal.
Right, but Maya Yates isn't arguing it. Well, she's asking for an explanation, but actually not. You know, a couple of words, real quick words to the ref, but it wasn't the ref who made the call. So evidently that's acceptable. It's 4-1, 7-12 to play in the hockey game.
Gray's going to cover up.
It's covered up on a shot by her own teammate.
I know. Very sloppy stick handling by Samantha Halley right in front of her own goal. She
just pushed it back to her goalie. Her goalie wasn't ready for it. Had to cover it up.
That's okay in soccer when you play it back to the goalie.
I don't even like that in soccer. No, I don't take chances. You don't want to take chances that way. I never liked that.
You gonna tell Kaká how to play soccer now?
Yes, I am. I never liked that. I never liked those plays. I'm going to tell you how to play baseball someday.
You gonna tell Robinson Cano to stop that flick thing he does from center field?
Well, I'll tell you, Robinson Cano, you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
You tell him how to play second base?
I'll tell you. I'm not going to say anything Robinson Cano now. You know why?
Is Andy Pettit retired? I don't know why.
Well,
Jessica Ray almost plays it into her own goal off her goal.
He just hired Scott Boras as his agent.
Wow. So what does he want? Neptune? What is he going to ask for though?
I don't know. But
when's his contract up?
Well, it's technically up at the end of this season, but the Yankees hold 2 team options for the next 2 years.
So if Derek Jeter at 40 years old gets $15 million a year, I guess Robinson Cano gets 40 a year.
I'm sure Boras is going to ask for $20 million a year for this player eventually.
Right.
But they've got 2 team options for the next 2 years, 2012 and 2013. So he's tied up with the Yankees for a while. It's a 6-year deal.
I quote Mitch Williams: Robinson Cano is the best player in the major leagues right now.
Mitch Williams is excellent to listen to his opinions about the game. I love watching. I wish Williams had been that opinionated. He managed the Atlantic City Surf, and we got to talk to him after every game.
I forgot that he was a manager in the Atlantic
League and managed games at Holman Stadium.
Wow.
Know, because Mitch Williams calls it like he sees it. Now, he did say a few things once in a while that were pretty interesting as a manager of the Surf, but not as much as I would have liked, you know. Yeah. He is very, very, very candid in what he says. As we talk more hot stove with 5:17 left to play.
As I rub my hands over Tom's body, I'm not getting anything though. I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. There's no heat here. There's no heat here. Now, Jim McClain was on the phone with Pete Johnson in between periods. Is Pete by the fire, James, or?
Did you reach him at in Palm Beach?
Did you reach him at the hotel?
Phone, I forgot.
BG girls lead with 5 minutes to go in the hockey game, 4-1. It feels like a bigger lead than that, Tom. It's only 3 goals.
Yeah, I know it.
And they had one taken away off the scoreboard that Enos just scored a few moments ago. She almost snuck one in there from behind the net. It hit the goaltender's either inside of her left shin pad or the goalie pad, or just hit her left shoulder, but it's stuck in her equipment, and they call the face-off. So 4:56 left. Berlin shoots it into their own bench area. Unfortunately, because they have so few players, it doesn't hit anybody. So face-off just outside the Berlin zone. 4:50 left in the game. Morgan Enos, who's had it on the offensive zone all night, shot and a
They didn't score? Yes, it went in. Yep.
Morgan
Went off the
Enos,
glove.
who has been creating opportunities for herself and her teammates all game long, converts on that one. A nifty backhander over the glove arm of Jessica Gray for the 5th goal of the game. 5-1. Morgan Enos coming out of the right corner. Nice job of nifty playmaking and finishing.
So let's go over Guertin's 5 goals. Morgan Enos with a pair right now. Emily Doran with a goal.
Cassie Martin a chance. Shot save.
Michaela Petrillo has a goal for BG. And also Kayla Lambert, who had opened the scoring. And for Berlin, number 5, Rachel Thompson has the lone Berlin goal, a power play opportunity late in the first period.
Listen, Maya Yates got to be very happy to have such a good goaltender as a freshman. Sabrina Dobbins looks very solid.
If you're Maya Yates and you've got any talented freshman, you're very happy. That's what was the foundation of this team right now. You could see a couple of years ago that they would be a very good team over the course of time. They're going to go up to 4-5-2 unless a miracle happens. And, they just want to keep pressing along. I'm sure they're a little disappointed with the way things have gone this year, but they've got the foundation. Again, Dobbins
Excellent.
with another big save.
And covering up after was key because the puck was laying there as Berlin beared down on the goal. Good awareness.
And Pete's at home.
Pete's at home.
Pete is home, yeah.
Yeah.
You have the fireplace going?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And his mom's comforter wrapped around his legs.
He's all set. He's probably ordering out tonight. Pizza delivery, maybe?
He's asking to invite yourself over in a
I
second.
was just going to say.
Yeah, but,
I'm waiting for the cell phone to ring.
I really hope that people are watching this game when it's rebroadcast in the next few days, and that people aren't going to lose power because the
Please, will you stop
rain
with
and the
that?
ice
I mean, my
situation.
God. The prophet of doom.
Oh man!
If it happens, I'm going to blame you. Oh, man.
It's what you call ice awareness, Tom.
Ice awareness.
You're all happy when the goalies have ice awareness.
That's right. No,
but not when I have ice awareness.
Well, let's hope your ice awareness disappears in the next couple hours, because you do not want to see this happen.
3:40 to go in the game, and just a good job of defending there by Danielle Lang at the right point. She was able to get it out for a moment, but right back in with it comes Carly Perrault. Deflected just wide of the goal.
That would have been a goal. I don't think Dobbins could have gotten her right pad out in time to make that stop if it had been on net. 3:24 left to play in the hockey game. 5-1 in favor of Bishop Guertin.
Emily Landry with it for Berlin here. Knocked to the ice by Enos, who's a solid skater, and she just had very little trouble knocking Landry down. This could be icing. It is. 3:07 left to go in the game. Did you play hockey as a kid? Street hockey we were talking
Street
about.
hockey, I wasn't a skater.
You were a goalie?
I very, very faintly skated once in a while, but
Yeah.
I wasn't a skater. I did a little pond stuff here and there, but
Yeah.
if I had to put on skates now, I wouldn't know what to do. I was a goalie.
Yeah.
Yep. Floor hockey, too. I love floor hockey. Floor hockey is good. Floor hockey, you can hack at anybody.
Yeah. BG with a chance here, leading 5-1. Good save by Gray on the shot from the right side by Jessica Lemos, number 2. What's this penalty? Penalty against Berlin? We have a BG
Cross-check.
player who's down and looking hurt.
Cross check against Berlin, which is what I was afraid. It might be Lambert. Is it Lambert? No.
Taylor Hadley.
Taylor Hadley, yep, the captain. Yep. That you always worry about the late third period physicality in any kind of hockey game.
Samantha Halley goes to the box. Slapping her stick on the ice. Riley O'Brien.
She wants a goal, doesn't she? Boy, she wants to get.
I think she's saying, let's get this game over with, Tom, because we need to get warm. I think that's what she's saying with the stick. I don't speak, hockey stick.
You don't speak hockey stick talk.
That's my guess.
No, that's basically I'm open.
In front, shot, in traffic, goal. And we'll attribute that to Emma Lynch, number 10. We just shot it through a bunch of legs and bodies and found its way past Gray. Gray's blaming herself right now, but there's no way you can see that puck. Well, what's that about? Is that a new record or something? There's a lot of...
No idea. Maybe her first goal of the year? I don't know.
Possibly.
It's a big cheer for
Emma
Emma Lynch. 6-1. It was on the power play.
Yep. 2:30, 2.5 minutes left to go in the game now. BG with a commanding 6-1 lead. Just a question of what the final score is going to be at this point as Berlin looking for their second goal still. Off the glass into the BG zone. First down to get it, Danielle Lang. Up the boards it goes. Stopped there by Berlin through traffic. Makes it all his way to Dobbins for the save. Trying to center it out in front is Halley. BG able to get it out? No. Now they do. Almost a chance for a 2-on-none break there for BG, but Berlin was able to stop it at center ice.
1:44 left to go in the hockey game. 6-1 in favor of the Bishop Guertin girls. You're watching hockey action from Skate 3 Arena on Nashua's ETV. Tom King along with John Collins.
So you're saying BG
Tim O'Neill
boys,
on camera.
BG boys,
and also on audio. Jim McLean on camera and on audio. What about the BG boys?
they're going to play next weekend.
We will be doing the Concord game.
So you think they're going to
week.
bounce back or what? You did the post-game
Well,
interviews?
they got Malden Catholic on Monday. That doesn't count in the NHIA standings,
yeah.
but that's a loss there.
They really looked deflated after losing to Brady 5-0 here today, and they have to bounce. They have a tough schedule. I mean, they don't.
Talking to Gary Bishop, he wasn't too happy with his goaltending. He also wasn't too happy with the way that they were trying to score on a good goalie. They said they had to screen him a little bit more. They had to go laterally instead of on top, and they had to get in the net, get towards the net a little bit more. And,
too many shots that he was easily able to handle.
Right, exactly. So
Berlin with a rush.
So that's got to change. He said, but I asked him. I said, are you more disappointed with the loss or the fact that you didn't score? He said, more disappointed with the loss. He said, the goals are fluky. So.
Yeah.
But the reason I asked it was back-to-back shutouts. It's rare for a Guertin team to be shut out back-to-back, and very rare for a Guertin team to be shut out on their home ice, or on its home ice. 30 seconds left in the hockey game.
Berlin trying to get their second goal. They do.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. Yeah,
I thought that was a save. Yeah. I thought she had the glove on.
Okay, yeah, it was a good save by Dobbins. I don't think she was sure she had it.
No, she wasn't.
She looked behind her after it hit her glove, but it was still in there. 6-1 remains the score with 25 seconds left. I'm going to say 30-20 on the Super Bowl tomorrow for the Green Bay Packers.
All right. 16 seconds left to play in the hockey game.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Jim thinks the Steelers are going to win. Cassie Martin, 5 seconds.
One of those games you can make a good case for either team.
Yeah.
That really could. As I did in my Sunday column.
That's the final buzzer. So we've had 2 hockey games here today. The girls do what the boys couldn't. They win the game by 5 goals. Boys lost by 5 goals. 6-1 the final. Bishop Guertin girls over Bishop Brady. Tom, we'll hopefully do another girls game sometime this year.
Sometime in the future, and hopefully they make the tournament. But right now, we're also going to be doing a boys game again next week when they play Concord. That's a big game. See how Guertin can rebound from their tough game, but also see these Guertin girls can use these 2 wins that they've had in the last week over Berlin, last week and a half over Berlin, to catapult their way into a good showing in the second half and get into the tournament and make some noise.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. Thanks to Tim O'Neill and Jim McLean, and to Pete Johnson, the man in charge. You're watching Nashua ZTV. Final score: Bishop Guertin girls beat Berlin 6-1. Thank you for watching Nashua ZTV, and good night from Skate 3, everybody.